Hello, hi, Sanbanani. Welcome to Renaissance Worship TV. My name is Mavivi, but for today you can call me Promise Sitole because I am in my professional office. If you're new to this channel, please feel at home. We are your home. You can just click on that subscribe button, like this video, and leave a comment down below. This week, today, the 11th of March, we are celebrating World Kidney Day. We are celebrating World Kidney Day, and I said, let me just do the segment where I get to teach you about kidneys. We are going to look at the kidney, its functionality. We are going to look at the kidney failure. We are going to look at the prevention, the signs and symptoms of kidney failure, or how to prevent kidney failure, what are risk factors, and also what is the treatment for someone with kidney failure. I hope you find this information helpful. Please note a disclaimer: information provided here is only for educational purposes and also just to create awareness. It is not medical advice. Okay, yes. So those of you who do not know what I do for a living besides singing and being a brand, I am a clinical technologist. I specialize in nephrology, which is a study of kidneys. So what I do for a living is I run a kidney dialysis practice that is situated in Mtuba in the northern KZN. In that center, we do kidney dialysis, which is a treatment that we are going to talk about on this session. Let's get going. Okay. So today, as I've said, we are talking about kidneys. This is the kidney. It's been cut into half, so a normal kidney would look like this, and a kidney is situated in your lower back. It's not in the front, and there is two of them. So we have two kidneys, one on each side, one on the side and the other one on the side. A kidney is an organ. I'm going to try and simplify this as much as I can. I don't want you to get confused with medical terms. So I'm just going to try and make sure that this is simple and is understandable for you who does not understand medicine. So the function of the kidney is to filter out waste from your blood. So it filters out waste from metabolism. It isn't when you eat, you chew food, and then it gets into your stomach, and in your stomach nutrients get absorbed. Nutrients get absorbed, and what is not needed gets taken out through number two. I'm just going to say it as it is. So whatever that was absorbed goes into your cells and gets metabolized. So metabolism is when the food, the nutrients is being consumed. I'll just make an example with protein. We just say you just had an egg, or you just had meat. That is protein. When it gets to your stomach, it gets absorbed and then goes straight to your cells for it to be metabolized. And what is left when the cells actually consume the protein, which will be the waste, then it needs to come out of your body, and it can only come out through the kidneys. So it will come out through urine. So your kidneys are responsible for filtering out any waste that is sitting in your bloodstream or from your cells in the bloodstream, and that needs to go out. So your kidney will filter out the waste through the kidneys and to the bladder. When your bladder is full, then you have your urine. So your urine is filled with waste. Your urine is filled with electrolytes that are in excess. Okay, yeah, that's the simplest way I can explain it. So your kidney is responsible for making urine. So when you drink a lot of water, and then your kidneys will help also to balance the fluid in the system, in your body, or rather say water in your body. So when you have drunk a lot of water, your kidneys will say, oh, now the body has too much water, let us remove the rest. And when you don't have enough, it will keep, or it will reabsorb it back to your body. So that is the function of the kidney, to remove waste from your body, to balance the electrolytes, to also do a fluid balance for you. There are also other functions of the kidney, but we're just going to look at the three. Okay, so now when we say the kidney has failed, we are saying the kidney is no longer doing its function. The kidney is no longer functioning. What does that mean? That means the waste is now accumulating in your body. That means the fluid now is not balanced. That means the electrolytes are not balanced. So that is kidney failure. Kidney failure is when this unit, both of them, have stopped working, means they are not functioning, and waste is accumulating, fluid is also accumulating, and the electrolytes are not balanced. They can either be too low or too high, or keep fluctuating. The different electrolytes, when I speak of electrolytes, I speak of the calcium, I speak of the sodium. The calcium will be the one that makes your bones strong. The sodium, I speak of the salt, the potassium, the magnesium, all of that. Okay, the signs and symptoms of renal failure or kidney failure would be your nausea, your vomiting. You feel like vomiting. Sometimes you'll vomit. You'll have back pains. You will have swelling, like fluid retention. Your feet will swell. Your face will sometimes swell, and you will have a difficulty in breathing, because remember we spoke that the kidneys function, one of the kidneys function is to regulate your fluid in the body. So when the kidney stops functioning, or when the kidney is malfunctioning, the fluid balance in your body will not be in condition. So that means you will be overloaded with fluids. You will also have difficulty in breathing, because you will accumulate fluids even in your lungs. Okay. Also, when you have your blood tests done, when the doctor tests for kidney function, he will notice a rise in your waste. Your kidney function test will be abnormal. Your urea, which is the waste that I spoke about, that is supposed to be removed after metabolism of the protein. The urea will accumulate in your body, hence you will have a rise in urea levels. They are called urea levels. They will not be excreted through the urine, and they will accumulate in the body. And when your urea accumulates in your body, then you will start to fall sick. You'll start to have nausea, you'll start to vomit. Sometimes if the urea is too high, you'll even get confusion. You'll even get confused. So so those are the signs and symptoms. Also, your urine may show traces of blood or traces of protein. So those are just the most common signs and symptoms of kidney failure. Okay, then now what causes kidney failure? What causes the kidneys to stop functioning? What are the causes of kidney failure? There is a lot of the causes of kidney failure. I'm just going to look at the most common, or rather the leading causes. The leading causes of kidney failure will be your high blood pressure, uncontrolled high blood pressure. So it's one of the leading causes. Also, diabetes, uncontrolled diabetes causes kidney failure. Also, high levels of cholesterol causes kidney failure. Also, drug intoxicity causes kidney failure. So those are just the most common causes of kidney failure. Okay, so now how do you prevent having kidney failure? The most favorite part of the segment. How do you prevent kidney failure? Okay, let's start here. I remember when I spoke about earlier on, when I spoke about the leading causes, I spoke about hypertension. So when you are hypertensive, that is when you have a high blood pressure. Your normal blood pressure is ranging between 120 over 80 to 130 over 90, somewhere there. So when your blood pressure is too high uncontrollably, make sure that you are on medication. So when you have high blood pressure, make sure that it is controlled. Yes, sir.
This is Dr. Koga's patient, yeah?
Yes, Dr.
So
Koga.
I'll just take to casualty and then you will commit me in casualty.
Yes, he's expecting the patient.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Sorry about that, guys. I'm at work. Okay. Wow, disturbing my vlog. Okay. So when you have, I was saying before I got disturbed, when you have high blood pressure, then you must make sure that it is controlled. If you are diabetic, also make sure that your diabetes is controlled. Try by all means to live a healthy lifestyle. Try by all means to exercise. Actually, everyone should exercise. Be healthy, eat well, avoid fatty foods, avoid unhealthy meals, avoid high salt diets. Take care of your kidneys also by drinking a lot of water. So you have to drink a lot of water. Okay, so what will water do for you? The water will help to flush your kidneys. So there is no much of a treatment for kidney failure. I always tell everyone who comes to my practice to ask what can I do to take care of my kidneys. To take care of your kidneys, you have to drink water. Do not drink anything else. You need to drink water. Drink water. It is said a minimum of 8 glasses a day. Try to reach that. It is good for your kidneys. Avoid the fizzy drinks. I know they are so tempting. I'm also avoiding them of late. During the festive season, I was tempted as well. Avoid alcohol. Avoid all these other drinks that are not helpful to you and toxic to your body. The best thing you can do is drink water when you wake up in the morning. After a meal, drink water. Before a meal, drink water. Before you go to bed, drink water. Wake up, drink water. Just have a limitless amount of water for your body. Okay. Okay, lastly, we have spoken about the kidney function, the kidney failure, the signs and symptoms, the risk factors. Now you find yourself with kidney failure. What is the treatment available? So let's say your kidneys have failed. You're no longer urinating. We have all the signs and symptoms. Your urea levels are high and every other what do I call it? I'll call it item in your renal function test, your kidney function test. Everything is upside down. Electrolytes uncontrollably high or too low. Your waist is too high. You have accumulated fluid. You are swollen. You have difficulty in breathing. You have all the signs and symptoms of kidney failure, and the doctors have done all the necessary tests. Then the treatment for you is this is available is for you to have dialysis. There are 2 options to dialysis, And then there is also an option, a third option of kidney transplant. That's where you get transplanted, so you are given someone's kidney. So I will speak about the dialysis that I do. I will not speak about the dialysis that I don't do. Remember, I told you there is two types of dialysis. There is hemodialysis, which is what we are going to speak about, and then there is peritoneal dialysis that I do not do in my practice. Okay, so now hemodialysis now is, I'm going to insert just a snippet of hemodialysis so that you can see. So on this video, I'm just showing you the dialysis machine. It is in preparation mode. So this is the dialysis. This is the hemodialysis machine. This is how it looks like. And then over here, I am just setting the parameters. And I'm just doing the settings on the machine. This is just before the patient comes. That 4,000 I was entering there was for the fluid that we are going to remove on the patient. And we are setting up now our heparin bolus. That is the injection we give to the blood to avoid the clotting, and we are also setting it to stop in the last hour. And then we are also setting the rate, the hourly rate, and the bolus volume. I know it doesn't make sense. And then there's also blood pressure. Yes. And then over here we now have a patient on the machine. Unfortunately, I cannot show you the patient, and then I'm gonna explain how this process works. Dialysis, we actually take the blood from your body. We circulate the blood using two tubes. The first tube, let me get you guys these tubes so that you can see them. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Hey, this video is a mess. All right, so I was saying, for you to have dialysis now, we will have to take out blood from you using two tubes. One tube, as you can see here, these are blood lines. I will also insert a video of dialysis and the dialysis machine so that you see what I'm talking about. I'm putting this up so that some people have seen the dialysis machine before. Some SOPs, they do educate on this. Some are actually seeing this for the first time. So this is just for the benefit of those that have never seen this, as hearing this for the first time. So as you can see, these lines, this is where the blood of a patient is circulating from. There's the ones that are marked in red, and there's ones that are marked in blue. Those ones that are marked in red are the lines. Unfortunately, I cannot open them because they are expensive. This one will be, the red one will be taking blood from the patient to the machine. And then this blue one is taking the blood from the machine to the patient. So this is where the blood will be. All those lines are filled with the blood. I'm going to show you, after explaining this, I will insert a video showing the actual procedure. Okay, so that red line I showed you and that blue line, the red wine, not the red wine. The red line. Oh my god. Yes, the red line takes the blood here. So this is a filter. This is the artificial kidney. So this works like this. Okay? This is the simplest explanation I can give you. So this has a semi-permeable membrane, just like this has in the nephrons. Remember, this is made of millions and millions of nephrons. So the blood comes through the red side of the filter. It's called a dialyzer. It does the dialysis process. The blood comes through and goes out on the blue side back to the patient. So what we do on this filter, if you remember in school, if you did biology in school, what happens here is a process of osmosis. Osmosis, the movement of particles from a region of higher concentration to a region of lower concentration until equilibrium is reached. The one that they taught you at matric, in grade 9 or grade 11, I don't know where you learn it from, but in high school, I remember it in matric. Osmosis happens here. So that is what treats the patient. So what we basically do is we expose the patient's blood to a clean solution. So the waste can easily move from the blood to the semipermeable membrane to the fluid that you have introduced it to. So hence, then you will have equilibrium. Equilibrium is when your patient has normal levels of urea, normal levels of creatinine, normal levels of electrolytes, and also the filter will also remove excess fluid. Okay, that is hemodialysis. If you have questions, guys, if you have questions about dialysis, if you have questions about kidney failure, I would love to answer them in the comment section. Thank you so much for joining me on this episode. If you still need more information, you can leave comments, and I am prepared to do more on this. If there is a part that you feel I did not cover, leave a comment or actually inbox me on my social media. I will leave my social media tags. It's been wonderful doing this session with you. I hope you learned something. Today we were not singing, we were just talking about health. Elokugcina bazalwane, elokugcina. Do take care of yourselves, guys. Do take care of yourselves. Exercise. Like you can see, ngimkhulu ne, naturally ngimkhulu, but I exercise. Do exercise. Make sure that you do random checks. Do random checks at your doctor's or at the clinic. At the clinic, it's free of charge. Go there, register, get your BP checked. Control your weight. Make sure that you check your sugar, especially if you know that in your family there is a history of diabetes. Make sure that you check. Eat well, avoid takeaways, eat healthy, eat your fruit, snack on fruits and vegetable, avoid junk food, drink water. A lot of water is beneficial for your body. Look after yourselves, take care of yourselves, avoid stress, do the things that you love. See a psychologist if you have a problem. I love you guys, and I want you to live. And I want you to live long. My name is Mavui, and today I was promised I love you and God loves you. Stay healthy, look after yourselves.